Are you feeling the fall in the air like I am? Well, I got inspired by the coolness in the air to do my first fall craft this season. So I grabbed some things from the Dollar Tree today, and I'm going to use first this green styrofoam ring, and I grabbed some orange artificial floral. So I am just cutting the tips off, and I'm going to cut about 1.5 inches deep because I want it to go down into the length of the styrofoam. So I grabbed 3 bunches of these floral, and I used all of them because I'm going to cut them all off, all the orange flowers, and put them all around the ring. So you're going to kind of need to space them out, and they go in pretty easy. The nice thing is about this wire is that it pokes in really easy. So you can kind of space it out. Mine were about 1.5 inches apart as well in spacing it because I wanted it to fill in pretty nicely, and I only did the top of it because if you do all around it, it might get too thick and then I won't be able to see the circle. So I still wanted a circle in it to make it look like a wreath. And then I'm going to use the greenery that I cut off of the orange flower, and I'm going to grab first the wire. So I saved the greenery to the side because we will use that. But I kind of want to make a pumpkin stem. So you're really going to use all of this floral piece. So I'm going to cut off the smaller wire pieces and save that bigger piece because I'm going to make a stem out of it. So I'm just making them all even so I can stick all of those wire pieces to the top of the wreath, and I'm going to stick it out of the top and leaving enough piece and enough part on the top so I can make it a stem. And the nice thing about this, as opposed to doing like a stick or something, is that this is going to bend over, and I wanted the stem to not be straight up. I wanted it to bend over a little bit. So I'm going to do that in a minute. And then I grabbed a paper bag that I had, just like a lunch sack, and I'm going to pull it apart just because I want the length, and I'm going to twist it, and then I'm going to wrap it around that wire. So this was pretty simple. You could even have your glue gun here, and you can take a glue gun and you can kind of glue it as you wrap it around. But either way, you can even paint it if you want, but I just like the naturalness of the brown bag. So I started by twisting it, as you can see, and then I'm going to loop it into the base of the wire so it will hold. So if you look at the very base of it, you'll have a little space that you can start with. So I just started twisting it and wrapping it all the way up the bottom part of the wire. And the nice thing is about this craft, like I said before, is that you're going to use every part of this floral. A lot of the times I'll cut off the floral pieces and then you have those wire stems left over. But this wire comes in handy because it's bendable and it's just perfect for this craft. So I wanted my stem to have a little shape to it. So I've got my stem there. As you can see, my wreath is going to be turning out to look like a pumpkin, and that was my whole idea. So then I'm going to save those other little pieces of wire and those green pieces, and I'm gathering the green pieces from the other pieces of wire, and I'm sticking them on one of the wire pieces that I cut off. So you will want to have a wire cutter here handy because this helped with the project tremendously. So I, in the end, cut off 3 of those green stems. You can do whatever you want here, but I thought 3 was enough. I have 2 on the left that I ended up with, and then I ended up with 1 on the right. So right now I just have the 2 accented, and I grabbed some pretty raffia straw and just tied a knot at the base of the stem and wanted a little bit of the pieces hanging down like they were vines. So you can kind of do a few different things here if you want to do burlap, or I love this raffia for fall. And then I grabbed 1 more green piece, same way I did the other green wire, and finished it off. And then you can just hang it on your front door. You can hang this on an interior door. But I did not wrap it all the way around. As you can see, it really is filled in enough, but it just turned out so cute for something so simple and under $10, and you can just start decorating for fall. So I hope you can try it. Thanks for watching.